despite your efforts after, you spent the next morning trying to heal up Vic, you still have a lot of pain, and you're not sure how this injury is going to heal. It's not bleeding anymore. It's wrapped up, but you're not sure what the recovery is going to be like for you. You currently have a little bit of a limp when you're walking.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess I wake up in the morning. I'm in these silky sex sheets because that's the room you put me in. And
Yes, it is.
I'm just very mad. And I look down at my leg. I look down at my leg, and it's like kind of sticky because the blood has been going through the bandages. So I need a.
The blood.
Yeah, the blood, not the sheets. Jesus. But so basically, I'm gonna I look down at my leg and I notice I need to wrap that wound, and it kind of reminds me of the time that Gigi betrayed me and shot me in the chest, and I basically had to crawl out of that warehouse and patch myself up over a series of fortunate events, and I managed to make my way out of it. But I do know that I need to change my bandages, so I'm gonna just like wake up and I'm gonna be like, hey, Harrison, get in here.
Yes.
You just barging through.
I just open the door gently.
You did just scream for him. Yeah.
Yes, we have no heroin left.
Don't want it. That's fine. This is fine. I need you to go to the nearest place that has a first aid kit and buy me a first aid kit so I can properly patch this up instead of using these shitty sex towels. Please, can you do that for me?
You don't want to impregnate the wound now. I'll head out, see if Stanley would like to go with.
Whatever will convince you that I need new new bandages. But yes, that is what I need.
Stanley, would you like to buy some bandages? Anything else while I'm out? You can come with, or I'll do it by myself.
Yeah, sure. Where we going? We're going shopping. We're going to the old Rite Aid. Maybe we're getting some a scoop of ice cream over at the local pharmacy.
I perk up a little bit. If you're gonna do that, could you get me a little bit of ice cream too? Because
you look like a pistachio guy there. Hey, come on, probably eat red chowder. Yeah, I guess your tap dancing days are over, hey Vic.
Don't say that yet. Don't say that yet. I'm just really mad about this thing. This fucking alligator. I need to go get me my. I'm just mad in bed and I just sulk back. I'm just like
ice cream and first aid, the breakfast of obesity. Let's go. And we'll walk out.
You say the breakfast of obesity? Is that what you just said? Are you commenting on my weight?
I'm just saying it's not the healthiest life choice, but it's better than heroin, so I think we should go.
Oh yeah, and it's better than eggs. Because at this time in our lives, people think it's too high cholesterol and they're bad for you. That may be disproved later on, but hey, who knows? Let's get out of here. Let me get a road whiskey and let's hit the road.
All right, we grab our road whiskeys. Let's roll a credit check. Without much effort, we get whatever ice cream we want and a pretty decent first aid kit, and we return back to the house.
Yeah, I got you, pistachio.
That sounds fantastic. Okay, first, Harrison, bring that kid over here. Bring that kid over here.
Wait, hold on. First, this is gonna melt. I don't want to get messy over here.
It can wait. It can wait.
Just, why don't you bite down on the ice cream while I wrap the wound? Perhaps pour some whiskey on it.
No. Let me handle it. Let me handle this.
All right, roll one more time.
For first aid?
Yeah, one more time.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stitch up. I'm gonna take off the bandages really quick, and it's really grisly, and the bleeding is probably stopped, but it still looks really, really terrible.
How infected is it?
No, it's probably not
infected by an alligator.
It's probably not infected because we poured a shit ton of whiskey on it.
Yeah,
but you could probably see bone in a couple of places. That's how much it got me. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna stitch this thing up and I'm gonna roll first aid.
Yeah, it bit your leg and started death rolling.
Hell yeah! I got a hard success, I got a 20 out of 40, which is a hard success.
Okay.
So
you patch it up, and it seems like it's not bleeding or infected or open. Currently, you stitched it up very well. You feel the pain of obviously doing this without a ton of painkillers other than the whiskey we have, but you do, based on the rolls earlier, you're not sure how well this is going to heal.
Yeah, and then I guess I take the bandages and just kind of freshly wrap it, so now it's like a clean wrapping instead of a makeshift one of bullshit I found around the house.
Yeah, it's fine for right now. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna open up a dresser drawer to get him a pair of pants. What do I find?
Which room are you opening?
The sex room.
Yeah, you find a lot of sex products. You find a looks to be a dildo of some sort. You find a pair of silken pants.
A dildo of some sort.
You find some rope. You find some handcuffs, and you find a blindfold.
This must have been a police officer's room.
I'm gonna pocket the handcuffs.
Yeah, I see you pull out handcuffs from a drawer. I'm just like, this must have been a cop's room.
Yeah, sure. And these pants are actually recovery pants. They're made to help wounds breathe if you got a leg wound or something. And they fit kind of loosely around us. So I get the silk pants out for them.
They are a pair of red silk pants.
All right. I just lay in the bed, but I kind of lift my leg up and just kind of shimmy him on. I'm gonna stay in this bed for a little bit longer, but I would still like to figure out where we are and what's going on in this house. So,
we're in my house.
Apparently.
I welcomed you in, yeah.
Harrison mentioned something about finding a box. A small ring box. You mentioned something.
Oh, yes, I found a box and a note, I believe. Here you go. And it's the note that I said last time. It says, I don't have it written out exactly, but it's something along the lines of, please keep this safe for me, for Lilith, signed V.
Okay, and I take the ring out of my, I take that diamond ring from the very beginning, and I pull it out of my coat, and I lift open the box, and I put the ring inside of it. Does it fit?
Yeah.
Alright, well, mystery solved, gentlemen.
Alright, we did it. Let's go home.
Alright.
I mean, this doesn't seem like a casino opening event kind of box.
Yeah, I don't know about this diamond, and I know how rich people can get all crazy over these things, so who knows? But, wait, what was the name of the person that wants us to find Vern? The woman?
Pandora.
Pandora.
Yeah, I'd say that diamond's worth at least 3 country fried steaks, which is a lot, at least from where we've eaten in the past.
That's a rich diamond.
That's a rich diamond.
Quality steak, quality diamond.
Alright, if you guys don't mind, I guess I'll hold on to this for the meantime.
Sure, if you found it.
Put it into my pocket.
You want me to hold it? Because, I don't know if there are pockets in those pants.
It's my jacket. My jacket's fine. Gator didn't bite my jacket. This is okay.
Alright.
The next thing I want you to do, Harrison, speaking of which, is
Yes.
go into the garage where that fucking gator lived and see if you can find out anything about that gator.
I mean, I can interrogate it, but it's quite dead.
No, look at its collar and see if there's an address on it, like a dog would, or I don't know, see what kind of bones are in that room. Go ahead and just investigate your heart out, Master Detective.
I'm a little less concerned about the old, the dead alligator. I'm more concerned about if we can find something in here. We gotta find someone with the box. We gotta find, what's his name? Jeff?
Vern.
We gotta find Vern.
Yeah, sounds good.
We got Vern.
Dude, just look around the house now that it's daytime and we aren't panicking and sleepy.
Yeah, let's make one more, in case the joint wants more.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna take my ice cream. I'm just like, this is delicious. And I just sleep back on the silky sheets.
Roll spot hidden.
I rolled a 98.
That's not good. That's real bad. You find the same things you found yesterday. I think you're very taken in by, finally this is a house you own. As far as you know, this is a house that you own yourself, and you're very impressed with yourself. So
Made the big top.
Take your stock of the joint, and you're impressed. Harrison comes back after a couple minutes and says, well, I believe these are some sort of chicken bone mixed, or perhaps some sort of venison bone as well.
Get that out of my house. What are you talking about here? Come on.
He was asking what kind.
I mean, what I really wanted to know is, did it look like people bones? So that's always a good...
No, these are not people, but I mean, I have a very... Actually, let me roll a, I think, nature? No, this isn't D&D. Let me roll a natural world check. Well, they could be people bones. I haven't the slightest, but I don't think so.
I mean, how big are they? Tell me when to stop.
Yeah, big.
Oh, okay.
I think he brought him with you. He's holding the bones.
Yeah, I've seen a few people bones in my time in a museum. It's probably not people bones.
I didn't see. I don't know for sure, but I don't think they're people bones now.
That's good. And was there anything on the collar, like a return address to the gator?
Yes, the address was here. It was ours.
It was our gator.
It was our gator.
Swell.
Can I look outside? Are there any cars or like?
There's nothing out front currently. No.
Oh, my car's not here.
What about in like the garage? Or
all you saw in the garage was the Captain Chomp and then the pieces of bone. There were and a couple chairs. There wasn't a lot of like actual. There was not a car in there or anything.
But do you want to piece together the scene of what happens in that garage? Because if there's a couple of chairs and an alligator, do we just like throw meat at an alligator and watch it while getting drunk or something? Is that really?
Yes. I'd like to investigate the chairs.
Sure, roll them.
They clearly have Vic Ace's butt sweat on them.
I passed
3.
Jesus.
Yeah,
your detective mode activates and the walls turn blue.
You see there on each chair, you find fibers of our hair matching on each chair. You find a couple chips just kind of scattered underneath from Pandora's palace, and a bunch of empty whiskey bottles and beer bottles.
We really did just watch a gator eat stuff in this room. This sounded like the best Saturday.
The secret is the chairs. This is what crack this case wide open.
Alright, so at some point we bought an alligator and turned it into some sort of hobby. That mystery, I think, is gonna go nowhere, so that's fine. Which, I mean, we don't know where we bought this alligator from, but I don't know if that would be a problem.
Well, here's where we're lost. We need to find Vern.
Yeah.
And we need to not find this lady before she finds us without any results.
Yeah. Stanley and Harrison, I want you to go back to the casino today and ask people who are not Pandora about Vern to get more information about ways to contact him or even just what he looked like. So then we can get an idea of maybe we have seen him or something like that. So do that. And then I just sit back on the bed. Also, is there a phone that could stretch into this room? Maybe I'll call the number on this card that we found. Does it have a phone number?
It does not have a phone number, it has an address.
Ah, well! I mean, the address on this. Maybe check this out, too. Maybe I can just sit in the back seat of the car for this one.
Yeah, I say we go there.
Yeah, I want to go there, too, if we're going to go together. So I need, like, a thing I can use as a makeshift crutch or something, and I'll come with you guys. But if you just wanted to go to the casino first, I'll just sit here and rest it off for a little bit. But depends on what you want to do, Stanley and Harrison. I'll just
Daniel,
go with
what do
you.
you think's best? Daniel.
Why don't we just carve out one of Captain Chunks' legs, and you can use that for a crutch.
Because it's an alligator leg. It's only this big.
Yeah, we could look for a broom or something like that.
Yeah, broom will work. I've used a broom as a crutch before. It's the only thing I could find in that warehouse as I was bleeding out from my chest. Good times.
Would you like to try to make some sort of crutch, or would you rather I do it, Samuel?
I could probably give me a broom and I can make it myself.
All right. Well, let's try to find some parts. Roll one more spot hidden, Stanley.
Stanny.
He brings you a mop and a bunch of socks he finds.
Socks? What am I gonna do with these? Oh, well, I can wrap. Okay, I got an idea. So, do you mind if I roll survival to see if I can make a crutch? All right.
Sure.
I don't have anything in this, so this is gonna be tight. Wait, what am I looking for? 10%. Oh, cool. Oh my god, I got a 2.
Whoa! You make a very you mark it down. You make a very comfortable crutch. It's using the mop's, like fluffy end, you manage to tie it together with the socks and make a very usable crutch.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
Let's go to the place on the calling card. Yeah, I'll sit in the back seat and just kind of hold my leg up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it'll sit between the seats in the front row, just like sitting in the back with the leg going through to the front seat.
You drive for a little bit and you come to a kind of a cul-de-sac, and inside the cul-de-sac there's a metal, kind of an iron wrought gate with intricate design and very sharp, pointy edges.
How do we want to tackle this, Stanley and Harrison?
Hey, Harry, just see if you can open up. Let's drive up to the... Come on, let's drive up there.
Try to break open the gate.
No, just get out of the car and go.
I can get out of the car and check if you'd like.
Yeah, get out of the car.
That's what I said, come on.
Right.
You're my legs today, Harrison. See if there's
It's locked, unfortunately.
Is there a telephone on either side of the gate?
As Harrison starts shaking the gate, From a small house on the other side, a small man pops out with a long beard. How can I help you?
Hey, old man.
Hey, it's us. Come on. We forgot our key. Can you open up?
Roll a charm or persuade, whatever lies is. Probably persuade.
Lies.
Probably
Roll a
stealth.
lies check.
How about survival?
No, nope. It's
How about
Persuade or
persuade?
charm?
Persuade.
Yeah.
I didn't pass.
Persuade sounds right, yeah.
You can't help. I don't. Who? What is your business here?
We got a card for you, and I hold out the card out of the window.
He says,
What is this?
well, I'll direct you to the main house, and he passes the card back to the gate and opens up the metal gate.
Before we leave, hey, old timer.
Where?
Can you tell us a little bit more about this place?
Well, if you've got an invitation. I mean, I don't see.
I didn't forget. I just, we're good, yeah.
You can roll a persuade check if you'd like, Vic.
Yeah, I'd like to. Come on, old man. I mean, they invited us to as kind of a cheeky way. They just gave us a card and invited us, and they were trying to be all cryptic about it, but they weren't exactly forthcoming with information, you know. And I'll roll 98. Nope.
I'd like to help him. I said, yeah, they just told us to bring these. I held out the handcuffs and one of the dildos.
What?
That's what they said. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's ready to party. You see his pants? I mean, come on.
He opens the gate and says, the front house is down the way.
We'll figure it out. Stanley!
If you hear any screaming, don't come knocking unless you know the secret code. You know what I mean?
He's already walking back to the house. All right, you are now the gate is open. You see in front of you, you see kind of one straight road. You see one building on the left. You see one small building on the right, kind of a little smaller, and then you see a large building on the left that he's kind of guided you to.
It's a fancy place. Big.
Yeah. I'm not big. What are you talking about?
And the large building is it's a large 2-story red brick building with stained glass windows.
Well, I guess no time like the present. I'd swing my leg around and I open the door and I get out on my crutch. And I start to walk towards the front door.
I suppose. Well, let's go.
I mean, yeah. What's our gig here? I mean, we just gonna walk in.
Either we lie, or we tell the truth. Well, let's discuss it beforehand.
Most of the time,
this time, or tell the truth.
Most of the time, I think the best way to approach a situation like this, where we've been invited like this, is to just kind of act like we belong here, but also be truthful. You know, if they ask us a question that we clearly don't know, just be like, "Well, we can work with it. We'll figure out what to do."
Yeah.
But basically,
don't I always? I mean,
for now, operate as if they know that they want us here.
All right, fair enough.
Then in that case, Stanley doesn't even knock; he just opens the door.
The door is locked.
Well, I mean, not that familiar. I'm gonna.
Before we go in, what was my name again? What were your names? What were our fake names?
I think you were Chris. Stanley, you were Tyler, and I think I was Jack.
No, other ones. Like Finney. Someone was Finney.
Oh.
I was.
Oh,
yeah,
I think I was Finney. I was Finney, I believe.
I was.
Yeah.
Sam. I was Sammy.
Sammy.
And you were Finnegan.
No. Flaherty.
It was an F one.
It sounds Irish. Maybe I should try an accent or something. What do you
No.
think?
I think we're all original Irish, aren't we?
Your English is just so good.
Nah, I'll try a little Irish for him and see if it works.
All right, so let's attempt it.
It's perfect. All right.
Would you like to go first? Stanley?
Yeah, Stanley. I mean, it seems like you were the. Yep.
I already knocked.
You open the door. After almost an instant, a man opens the door. He's got very slicked back white hair and a very thin goatee. How can I help you?
Yeah, Blondie Killarney, Guinness Draft, how you doing?
I'm just gonna scoot him out of the way. We have an invitation.
He kind of picks it out. Where did you get this?
That's the thing. We're not entirely too sure. We were hoping that the people here could tell us a little bit more.
I mean, we know where we got it. We just can't share it with Jews.
roll a persuade check.
Let the record say he said with yous.
Yeah. I passed this time. 24 out of 30.
Well, we do not normally give out these without keeping some sort of record, so please come in. And he offers you into a very nice house. It's very decadent, plush red couches and chairs, a library with just rows and rows of books. Please sit. Where did you get this? You said someone gave it to you. Do you remember who?
Yeah, 30. Where did we get it?
Looks to you.
Vern. Pandora.
You know why? You know why we're here.
He looks at, as you say Vern, he kind of taps the card and says, are you friends with Vern?
Yes.
I mean, friends. That's not quite a good term. Closer. Brothers. We're like that. We're tight.
One of us says one thing and the other one just kind of contradicts it a little bit.
We're like this. Me and Vern, we go way back. I mean, I knew him before we went by Vern.
Roll a persuade check. Disadvantage.
88 wouldn't have worked anyway. Oh, but I rolled a 3. Yep, 88.
He looks at you and goes, if Vern invited you, where is Vern? We have not seen him for quite some time.
That's the thing, we lost him too, and we're trying to find him as well. He's got a lot of business that we need to do, and he just kind of ratted off somewhere. We're not sure where he went. We were hoping maybe you guys can help us with that.
He's going to run. He strokes his little goatee. I will be back in perhaps 10-15 minutes. You can take a look around, but I'm going to grab someone. I'll be right back. And he turns around and walks upstairs.
I'm gonna limp over to the...
Yeah,
you said there was a red plush couch?
Yeah, there's a very plush couch.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit on the couch. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna take a rest for a second, just heal myself for a sec here.
I'd like to loot the place. No.
Sure. Yeah, you can definitely try that.
I'd like to turn the place over.
Roll a spot.
See if I see any, yeah, I'm gonna look it over.
I'm gonna do it too.
Ooh, I passed good. 24 out of 50.
After looking for a while, what draws your attention the most, is the library seems it's got books with like symbols and words you've never seen. It seems like they are very old and ancient books.
I'm opening one up.
Okay. You're peering in right now. So you're gonna try to walk in the library?
Take 30 sanity damage, yeah.
Alright, and Harrison's gonna follow you. We both need to make power rolls.
Oh.
58. My 60 is a stat.
You pass, but as you do, you hear just light voices that sound like one of your kids inside. You take 3 sanity damage.
3. Ooh.
They just sound like whispers, but as soon as and it takes some effort to open the door, but as soon as you do, the door just opens easily and the voices vanish. And inside you find a bunch of tomes, and like I said, some of them seem very old, very, very, perhaps worth something.
I have a 41 in language other. Can I recognize it?
Is it Bostonian? Why do you have a 41 in language?
Oh, probably from the war. From the war of the other
war. Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
I don't know if I was supposed to pick a language, but I have a 41 in language other.
That's fine. That's fine.
And in hindsight, I think you actually were. But it's fine. Whatever.
Bostonian.
Bostonian.
Yeah, lobster roll. Come on. That's Philadelphia.
What do you think red chowder stands for?
Roll a language check. Other.
Good luck, I passed. It was a 32.
Here's with Harrison's roll, kind of, he's in there with you. You realize that these are, you're a well-studied. I mean, not well. I wouldn't say
truck driver.
I would say you've been in the war, and in the war you do meet a variety of people. You've met people from a variety of countries. This isn't a language you recognize written at all. It doesn't seem familiar at all. And Harrison kind of chimes in and says, "This actually, some of this writing seems like some of the books I gave to Armitage after the that incident back at your rental property."
Oh yeah?
Yes, they seem very unfamiliar.
I better look in one to see.
Right now? All right, absolutely.
Why not? They said look around, make yourself at home, and when I'm at home, I go exploring.
That's probably what they meant. Closed doors, of course. Yeah. Take a quick look.
Just pick the one with the longest name. That one that says Necronomicon on it.
Necronoma something. Yeah, I take that
Necronoma something.
Yeah. I open one up. Still just gibberish?
Make another sanity roll.
A sanity roll?
Yeah. You open the book and you hear a light hum, and it gets gradually louder and louder, and you start to feel it in your head like a terrible headache, but you close it before anything happens.
Getting those migraines again. Tell you what.
Did you ascertain anything?
It kind of sounded like this.
The book sounded like... Was there a small jazz quartet inside? I'm not...
Yeah, it was a hum.
Well, I can take that.
You probably don't want to look in there.
Well, I was going to put it in a bag. I mean, if we're waiting for a penny.
we're gonna take it?
Not?
Okay. Alright. I kind of shift the books a little bit to make it look a little more like there's not one missing.
Alright. You do that with success, and you guys pocket a couple of the books, and you return back to Vic.
Can I, before you guys get back, am I allowed to roll spot hidden just to see what I can see in my peripheral vision? Just kind of looking around and looking at all the art on the walls or statues or something to see if I can get a gauge of anything that's going on. 79, which is not enough. I have a 55 in spot hidden, so...
Spend 24 luck.
Jesus.
No.
I did that last time. I spent like 15 on a roll.
Well, you're also he was going down with Lewis, but you don't find much, unfortunately. But right as Harrison and Stanley come back, the man comes back, and he brings with him a younger woman, a little bit, maybe just a little bit older than you guys. She's wearing kind of robes, like kind of blackish blue robes, and she's got dark black hair pulled into a tight bun on the back of her head. And the man says, "This is Lilith. She was a friend of Vern's. Perhaps you and her could talk." He sits down in the chair.
I stand up on my crutch and I was like, "Hey, how's it? Nice to meet you. My name's Vic. Sammy Aces."
How could I forget you, Lilith? You was Vern's girlfriend, right?
Her eyes open wide. No. Nope. Vern and I were just friends. Friendly.
Yes. Now what I heard.
If you know, Vern was, of course, married.
Of course.
And she looks at you. How do you know Vern? I'm sorry. One more time.
We're business partners with him. We wanted to, we have a thing that we're doing together with him with the local casino, and we've been trying to find him lately.
Yes, we were trying to be business partners with Vern too, before he absconded or wherever he went. And she says, yes, if you know where Vern is, I'd love to know. I haven't seen him in quite some time.
Well, where do you know where Vern is?
I haven't seen him. He hasn't been around.
Do you have a picture of Vern anywhere, just so we can refresh our memory on what it's been so long since
there's no such thing as like an inside check, is there?
It's like
yeah, that's the one I've been doing.
Oh.
Which I'm actually really good at.
I'm actually pretty good at it too.
I did not pass. I'm substantially bad at it.
She seems great.
Seems like a cool person.
Seems like a joy.
But yeah, do you have a picture of Vern really quick so that we can see him again to refresh our memories?
Let me go look. And she goes back upstairs. And the man says, "So where are you gentlemen from?"
Well, we just came from San Francisco, and it's
yeah.
It was a heck of a time, lots of drugs, lots of fun. Yeah, you know how we are and stuff. But That's kind of got us a little rattled with a few details. You know, it's been a little while since we were here and everything. Could you tell us what this place is like and what's with the owl?
What year is it again? What year is it again?
I can tell you with some confidence. I have never seen you before in my life. I am Klaus. I'm Klaus Sonderfield. It's a pleasure.
Well, nice to meet you. I shift.
And this place, if you have an invitation, if you know Vern, this place is the home of the Seekers of Eternal Wisdom.
Huh. Yeah, I thought I knew this place, but I guess I was completely wrong. What do you do here at the Eternal Seekers of Wisdom?
We investigate mysteries of the unknown and mysteries people are unwilling to solve.
I turned to Stanley and Harris and I was like, hey, isn't that kind of like our Monkey Mystery Society or whatever?
Yeah, they operate in Boston. Yeah.
The Boston, you say? I have
Arkham specifically, Boston area though.
What is your name again?
He turns to Harrison and he never remembers the name of it. Turns to Harrison and Stanley.
The Mumford Mystery Society.
The Mumford Mystery Society.
No, that's not it. It was like the Mythos Mystery Society. Mythos. It was a Mythos Mystery Society.
Mythos. Very interesting. I have not heard of them, but
pretty sure it's Mumford.
It's got to be Mumford.
Is it Mumford, or I'll make a little.
Yeah.
You know what?
Mythos.
Maybe I do remember who works there. Do you know a Professor Henry Armitage?
The name seems vaguely familiar. I'll take some notes if I am ever in the.
How about we get info from you? You don't need too much from us. So you investigate. You guys investigating something in particular right now? Tough case to crack. Yeah. We're kind of pretty good in investigators ourselves.
No, there is nothing on the agenda currently. No.
And
as he says that.
Psychology check.
Sure.
Oh.
He's so aggressive.
Gosh. All the way over here.
Oh, good. Oh, jeez.
12.
They're not currently investigating anything.
Oh, I didn't pass, but thank you.
He's telling the truth about that. After he says that, though, Lilith comes back and she hands you a framed picture, and it's of her, and she's kind of smiling, and she's with Vern. Vern is an older man. He's got kind of a thin pencil mustache, grayish, kind of salt black pepper hair, parted down the middle back. And she hands it to you, Vic. As she hands it to you, you feel something on the back. You feel like she handed you the picture, but there's something moving on the back of it. And she kind of, as you feel it, she kind of just, and then she does it like this, and then walks back and sits next to you without Klaus saying